long on the S&P. Looking for 93.25. Nothing huge on the S&P, mainly just because of where we are right now. If the market does want to try to kick higher, though, could be looking to maybe try to get up towards 94.50. I mean, that's about it. So 94.50 is the objective right now. More a matter of if buyers are going to be able to make it up that far. I don't mind 94.50 because the gap fill's at 95.75, so we're good underneath that gap fill. But I do want to pay attention to 93.25 or so and see if there's a good chunk of profit taking there, assuming that scalpers are getting in long. Would you go over why a grinding test doesn't work as well as a meaningful test for an area of interest? Sure. It more comes down to, wow, gold, almost to the target at 67.1. It comes down to human psychology. What do you hear the news talking about more? When the S&P made a 70-point day, or do you hear the news blowing up about the S&P making a 5-point day where it did nothing, right? The big spikes are more memorable. They stick out in people's brains more. They're more obvious. They're more apparent. More people see them. More people pay attention to them. It's more memorable. So from a human perspective, it's a big move that will catch people's attention. That's what makes it meaningful, more than something grinding its way up. Something grinding its way up, who cares? It's like, okay, well, it's getting there, I guess. Come back in a week or two, and maybe it'll be there. Nobody cares about those kinds of moves. So. Come on, gold. Did it test it? 67.1. Yeah, tested 67.1. Didn't get filled, though. There we go. Target filled on gold. I am out. Nice little move down there on gold. Extended targets, again, you've got more targets down at 65.3. Really big extended targets down to 62.3, maybe even 62s to 61.8 in that area. Plenty of potential. I was only able to get one contract on with gold, though. S&P climbing higher, 1 tick away from the target. Realistically, 2 ticks from getting filled. And there we go. Target filled on the S&P. Out on the S&P as well. Nice little move there. So a nice move on gold. Piggyback the move on the S&P.